Can I play you something?
Oh dear, what is it?
Sidra teri beni puddi maidi. Can I play you it?
Go on.
Wait. Oh no, wait.
This is a mess.
Nafisa teri mani puddi banjod.
It's giving, I'm sorry to hear.
Two wrongs make no right. So what do you want me to do? Fucking shove pork in my mouth? Ben, Jordy. Alexa, play. Carry on. Alexa, play.
Wait.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Stay here for another 20 minutes. I'm gonna pop my Maggie. All right?
Right, you have to watch the full thing because she keeps going. The call center voice comes in and she keeps going. Okay, she's like, Nafisa teri beni puddi maidi. Okay, watch.
No. Stay here 5 more minutes, girl. I'm just waiting for Maggie to get a bit cool in the fridge, yeah? Pop some ice in there. Have a drink while I'm cooking. Okay?
What is the context? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I think it's the lady who was doing a TikTok live, and then someone kept coming for her because she was making a I think she's Muslim, and she was making chicken that was not halal. And so then they were like, oh, if you're cooking non-halal chicken, you might as well drink alcohol. And she's like, your mum, you bitch, and all that stuff.
I live.
Nafisa teri beni puddi maidi. Hi,
gay.
So I'm fat.
Well, I was wondering.
No, sorry, I'm just big.
Oh, again.
I'm a bigger woman now. Again. We were
What's the issue with that? Why are you big again?
And I can't wait for all the hateful comments. Yeah, again. We were supposed to take a break and revamp and become all brand new. So how have you been?
Well,
what have we done?
I grew my hair and I got lots of tattoos. What about you?
I could finally afford food, so I gained weight and I went through the worst mental breakdown of my life. I suffer from CPTSD, and we tried to make a go of revamping the podcast. And then I was like, this is it. This is peak. And then we generated new artwork to celebrate the launch. That was a flop. The world hated us. Well, one special individual. And then
shit drawer.
And then, no, excuse me.
Sorry.
You get demonetized. To get demonetized, you can't speak ill of people.
Oh, because I'm getting so monetized.
Oh, bitch, they're not an art. Listen, just because you can scribble on an iPad does not make you an artist. Okay?
Yeah, period.
Okay?
Period. Right, go on. Pop off.
Drawing steady money, puddi banjod.
Pudda.
And we're back.
Where? No, that's it.
We're brown. And we're here. And last time we did a podcast episode, we were in New York. We were living in New York. Now we live in Hollywood.
Now we live in LA?
Los Angeles.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
In sunny Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Away from motherfuckers.
You can't swear. You get demonetized.
Bitch.
Nobody's paying.
Bitch. What do you mean I can't swear?
Can I say something?
How the fuck do I?
This is the other thing is that like should we cheers?
Cheers.
Oh, you have such a bubbly. I have a bubbly personality now, don't I?
I like that drink.
Sorry, I'm really thirsty. And do you know when I drink fizzy drinks, I start getting hiccups.
It'll be sparkling water.
It's a fizzy drink.
It's sparkling water.
Yes, it's a fizzy drink.
It doesn't count though.
No.
It goes water, sparkling water, fizzy pop.
You're confusing soda. It is a fizzy drink because it's got carbonated water in
but it's not the same
so
thing.
It's a fizz.
It's not the same thing.
It's a drink that fizzes.
It doesn't matter. I don't care about your definition. I don't care about your definition. Are you coming from my mother?
Who isn't these days? Who isn't these days?
What do you mean?
She's battling everyone on the internet these days. And let's not even talk about my family members who made national headlines.
Let's not talk about that. But anyway, back to the point at hand. It's not a fizzy drink.
No.
Yeah, thank you.
It is a fizzy drink.
No, it's not.
Bubbly, can you get in touch,
Sparkling
please?
water is not fizzy.
Bubbly.
Well, it is, but it's not fizzy pop. I can't explain it.
You're speaking British English. I'm speaking international English.
International English.
This is a fizzy beverage because when I open it, it goes... And
but sparkling water doesn't count under the same as like a Diet Coke.
Of course not, it's way better.
But you know what I mean? Oh yeah, bubbly's the doll. Oh, we can't say that either. Oh my God, you can't do anything. Do you know what? Can we talk
you
about
can
this?
if you like something.
Can we
you
say
can.
something? We can't say fucking anything according to every motherfucker out there who needs to shut the fuck up.
Also,
oh my God, no. Go on.
Momentarily, you may see me, because I like to put everything in my mouth. This is lip gloss. And I chewed off a corner. So now I kind of drink lip gloss occasionally.
That explains big.
Yeah. But this is really good lip gloss. I use it as lip balm. It's by Kimchi, and I really like it.
Oh yeah, fabulous.
So if you see me doing this.
Fabulous. Anyway, can we talk about how you're not allowed to do anything in the world anymore? Because everyone motherfucker wants to come for it. And do you know what? I know everyone needs to stop crying about it.
And inadvertently, you can do whatever you want.
Period.
I've started fracking. I don't give to charity. And I drive down West Hollywood and I shout at gay people.
And none of it's illegal.
No, all of it's very illegal.
Is it?
Probably.
Where's my brain at today?
No, I think what it is like these days, everything is so like, you're not allowed to do this and we all have to hold hands and respect this and that and blah, 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 blah. And what it's done is it's done the complete opposite of what it is intended to do, because that's just how culture is. It's like, we're always trying to do the right thing, but the reality is that life is about balance. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are allowed to get things wrong. It is about what your intention is. And people have bypassed all of these natural parameters or whatever. And they've gone, no, you just have to smile every day and no negativity. And I'm like, that's not life. You're allowed to not understand people. You're allowed to get it wrong. You're allowed to have prejudices and then realize why they're wrong. Do you know what I mean? It's like an unpopular opinion I have is that my thing is that the straight white man exists in every single community. You cannot tell me that there is not an apex in every single community. I know who the straight white man is in the South Asian community. I know what difference the men have and just the sheer amount of privilege they have compared to women, and I would say it's more of a gender gap than it is in the white community. Do you know what I mean? But you're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that because that's an immigrant.
Oh, so we're not allowed to talk about how bad misogyny is within the South Asian community.
Yeah.
And how South Asian men,
and you can't say,
they know South Asian men think they run everything because a book told them that women belong in a certain place and can't do anything, and they can have a million wives and they can do what they want and they can break illegal rules of society, and they can come to any country in the world and do anything they want to young girls.
And you can't say anything wrong about Rylan Clark because, you know, he's gay and that's lovely. And he's right as rain, he is right as rain. Don't you dare talk about my little boy like that. Right as rain, he is.
You're getting me going today, aren't you?
Oh, I have already gone.
You're pissed.
I'm big.
Bitch.
I'm big.
Bitch, can I tell you?
Hungry and I'm pissed
You woke it
off.
up. Can I just say something now?
Go on.
You woke it up. Yeah, you can't say anything about Rylan Clark. Rylan Clark, please send this to him, everyone that follows me, that follows him as well. Mutual friends. Send this to him that you are arse-licking him. No, let me finish, and then you can go. Please let me finish.
You know, sometimes I feel like whenever we do the podcast, nobody cares.
Oh, yeah. But people engage and watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
And listen. Who gives a shit? I'm having fun.
Yeah.
Anyway. Bitch, they look anyway.
Yeah.
So like Rylan Clark, who spread misinformation on national television about immigration, said they're coming over here getting 5-star hotels and iPads and da.
Is that what he actually said?
Yes, period. Rylan Clark, who said that because gays don't like to hold gays accountable, and yet you, Mr. White Gay drag queen, Mr. Drag Queen of the world,
Mr. Apologetic Asian, Mr. Every race, gender, whatever.
No, listen, I don't care. I'm going for the whites.
Okay.
You still wake it up with Rylan, still hang out with Rylan, still lick his arse, literally, still comment his shit, still go for it, and still support. Because you think proximity to fame is going to get you somewhere. Mary, it's not going to get you anywhere. Apart from you breaking every value moral you have. But then you think I want to sit with you again. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck about you at all. You've shown your ass and you show who you are. And if you don't know about it, and you're listening to this, you know now. Now, your morals and values are very important when it comes to shit like that. Because what you'll do is you come down on the smallest things and the most irrelevant things and the bigger things you let go.
Data centers. Think of the data centers.
If you're thinking of the data centers, stop streaming.
Now, can I blow your mind slightly?
I'm going to be quiet now.
So with the whole Rylan Clark thing, it was we're taking back Britain. I don't even know what the fuck goes on in England at the moment, but like it was the whole thing, and like, yeah, immigrants are coming over and we need to take back our country. He was alluding to some shit like that, right? Which is, where do I even begin with that piece of crap? The point is, he hasn't been held accountable to that. If anything, people have just brushed it under the carpet and moved on because, oh, he's right as rain, he's my little boy, who cares? However, the irony of this entire situation of mine, and this is what pisses me off, is that people don't take me seriously, is the day I went for my US visa at the United States Embassy in London. Who was in the queue? I swear down on my mum, on my dead grandmother's life, tell me who was in the queue. Rylan Clark was in the queue waiting to get his US immigration visa. Why? Because he needed to come to the US, I think, to interview Mariah Carey or some shit. Oh, the irony of this guy trying to get a visa in order to make a better life in a different country. Oh, what privilege to do that and then come back and then go, no, I don't like what's going on in my country, even though you're doing it to somebody else, because Mariah Carey doesn't need your full foundation covered ass. She doesn't need you there. You need her. You went to another country for a better opportunity for yourself. So don't give me this bullshit of, oh no, we need to. It's this, you are no different from ran through Janet and Dave who go to Benidorm once a year, who eat, who are a nuisance to a foreign country and go, we need to take England back. You're no different.
And also, he did a show in India with the BBC, by the way.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm sure he did it everywhere. He's an artist. Artists go all over the world. No, my problem is, and this is my issue with the world, and this is what's been pissing me off for ages, because we don't do podcasts. We haven't been doing podcasts for ages. Is in the current climate, I don't give a fuck. I genuinely don't care who you are, what you do, which political party you support. Whether you want me in or out of your country, whether you hate me for my skin color or don't, I don't care. Just tell me who you are.
What do you mean by tell me who you are?
Just say to me, I hate the fact that your ancestors came to my country. I hate your skin color, and I don't want anything to do with your background. I don't want to see you on the street. I'd rather know that. I'd rather know that rather than going, oh, well, no, like I do love everyone, but it's just that I just worry about shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I think it's the worst qualities anyone can have is insincerity. And celebrities are notoriously insincere. But this day and age, when you're all showing your asses, when the globe is in economic decline, when you're all dancing at the weddings of billionaires, when you're all compromising your morals, I'd rather you just tell me who you are. And this is the reason why, I don't get starstruck by anyone. We live in LA, we see people all the fucking time. I genuinely don't care. So I don't get starstruck by anyone. And I have since we've been recording the podcast last time, sorry to go off on a tangent, but I have lost respect for a lot of people that I used to look up for. A lot of people that I used to look up to, people who are staple in my life or who I drew inspiration from. I realized behind closed doors, they are very, very different people. The only one who I would be starstruck by and who I think has insane integrity is RuPaul, and that's it. Like, genuinely, that's it. If you're watching this and you're an A-lister, if you're watching this, if you're a B-lister, C-lister, get fucked. I don't like you.
Period.
I'm sorry.
No, I live. I'm so happy to see you pop off and put your feelings out there and not give a shit anymore. Because, like, you get tired of it. When you're far removed from certain things, you get to see things very differently. Yeah. And interestingly, you get to see how small-minded things are. Like, you're talking about, fuck Rylan. I don't care. Like, I'm not even scared to say that. People are so scared. Fuck Rylan. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sorry. Should I start swearing?
No, it's like Billy Porter with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Fuck. Honestly, let me tell you something. Fuck Nicki Minaj. Oh. Like, literally, fuck Nicki Minaj.
And fuck that one drag queen in the UK who reps her still.
Does she still?
You know there's probably one still.
The drag queen in the UK that puts on her black accent, who does all the who runs around doing Missy Elliott, everyone. Yeah, Miss Harlem.
Miss Harlem Keisha.
Harlem.
The whitest bitch from the smallest white town, giving it all this, acting like as if she's a black girl. Please.
Bitch, taking the piss out of immigrants all the time.
And taking the piss. No, every single joke is at the detriment of disabled people or an immigrant, or her entertainment is pretending to be a black person.
That part.
But it's
okay.
art that's misunderstood.
No.
Writer's rain, she is.
Also, I can't come for you. I can't call you out for anything because my mental health. Oh, my well-being.
Oh, my ADHD. I can't do anything. My mental health is going to be an issue.
Your mental health?
I'm like, girl, shut the fuck up. Why are we so pissed off today?
Your mental health.
Why are we so pissed off today?
I don't know. Because we've got loads of risks.
I feel like we're going to edit out most of this.
No, we're not. I'm not even scared.
But what if...
No, I don't care. Right?
What if I get cancelled?
Are you
kidding me?
Bitch, I'm ready for it.
No, but...
Everyone gets cancelled a million times. And also...
Do you know what? It's that voice in the saboteur, isn't it?
Yeah.
I should speak on this shit more often.
Yeah, you're in America now.
You know, can I say something?
America promotes individualism.
And the other thing is... The other thing is, the reason why we're pissed off is because since we've been here, we've been unpacking a lot, and we've been able to draw a real distinction between how we were treated in the UK versus how we're treated over here on all levels. And there's such a huge difference. And I have got to say, despite everything you hear in the news, I have not been treated nowhere near the same way as I used to get treated in the UK. It is better, even though I'm bigger over here. I get treated with so much more respect here and so much more acceptance and acknowledgement. And there's so many more, I see myself in so many more people. Like, whether they're Mormons, whether they're Canadians, whether they're white, black, whatever, there's so much more respect to the human experience. Whereas in the UK, like the shit that just happened recently with the whole AI thing that we got cancelled for, it reminded me of the exact reason why I left the UK. The exact reason, because I said to myself, either I'm going to get on Drag Race or I'm going to move to the US, right? Didn't get on Drag Race. That's absolutely fine. Then the race riots started happening. And we've had loads more, even bigger ones since then. And my audiences started to drop ever so slightly. And I said to you, it's time to leave. And I'm so glad I was right. 110% I was right to leave. Economic decline, increase in racism, reform have got back a stronger hold. No doubt they will win the elections next year. Congratulations. It started off with Brexit. If not earlier than that, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth it. For whatever race, religion, creed you are, I hope it was worth it, because I've been on this planet long enough and I've been exposed to so many different political climates, countries. Like, I've lived under near enough Nazi type rule when I was lived in Eastern Europe. I've seen martial law in Pakistan. I've seen conservative rules. I've seen the far right in America. I'm telling you, doesn't work out well for you. Oh my God, it's almost like as if every country I visit is doomed.
Don't say that.
I think that's what it is.
Don't do it.
Congratulations. I hope it was fucking worth it.
It's giving come down with me.
I hope it was. Yeah. You ruined my drag. Oh, yeah. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. I do want to talk about, though, like, you've had your moment. I'm going to have mine. I don't know what moment I'm having. But, like, let's really wake up and talk about the fact that Reform UK, right? Yes, we are living in LA. Yes, we're here. But, UK is still there and we're from there. And da-da-da-da. Let me talk about it. Let's talk about Reform. Mary... thick as shit. These people are so thick, but I've got to give. I'm not surprised that reforms happened. And you know what I'm going to say, don't you? I believe in stick with itness to something. If you stick with something and keep pounding the pavement, you will get somewhere. And I don't condone it, but Nigel Farage and Tommy Robinson never fucking stopped. Nope. They never stopped. ITV stuck Nigel Farage on TV on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You're still watched. Yeah. You lot don't stop. Where is your guts? Where is your guts to just be like, nah, fuck that? You know what I mean? You don't switch it off. You carry on going for it. And Tommy Robinson, again, like they said, stuck with it. Katie Hopkins, they've stuck with it. That's why they've got somewhere. People really thought, oh no, nothing's going to happen. Really? Really? You thought reform were never going to make waves? You thought this was never going to happen? You refused. You motherfuckers refused to listen to people like us when we were saying experiencing more racism ever in our lives. It's like we've gone back to our childhood again, if not worse. You were brushing on the carpet. You refused to listen. You actually got to the point of sick of listening to us and sick of hearing about it. I know, because I'm that girl that still calls shit out, and I see the eyeball rolls. I see places when we entered the room before in the UK and everyone goes quiet. Why? What are you scared to say? Do you know when you see it in their motherfucking faces, you see them dying to say something, they're holding the P word back. They're holding something back.
Well, we saw it with the whole AI thing.
Oh,
The P word came out.
Oh, it did.
It was just packy, get out of our country.
Oh, she said it.
Listen, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
That's the terminology that you have to...
People are literally comfortable calling us packies.
Yeah, of course they are.
And
they've always wanted to.
And these master drag queens, creatives who rule, who are like, we stand up for all the rights. No, bitch. You stand up for the smallest little thing in the world that you've made up in your motherfucking head. You don't give a shit about our community and people like us. You don't even include us in your community. You made a white-centric gay community and you gate-kept it. Do you know what you gate-kept? You gate-kept ketamine and cocaine. Keep it, bitch. Yeah.
Not only that, No, but you're right, because not only that, I wonder, and sometimes I don't wonder, what gets said in those white-centric gay communities, because racism in the gay community is notorious for being worse than the hetero community or just the rest of the world. So you go to Miss Things show in London. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, go on.
I wonder how the pH balance of that room would change if I was there. And I know it changes because I've been there.
Go on.
Do you know
Elaborate
what I mean?
on that.
Well, let's just say some queens and some queens are more comfortable saying certain things, and they would much rather South Asians be not in the room, because then they can truly express how they feel.
Now, I think this actually is a great time to talk about something positive.
Okay.
Because you mentioned queens, but I want to know your experience of like the drag queen world versus the comedy world. Because you have really delved, obviously you've always been a drag comedian. We know that your first ever gig was stand-up comedy, right? And you fully delved into being a comedian. Yeah. And it's amazing and it's magical. But I want to know, I want to talk about my experiences being with you in that world, but what is the difference in drag queens be comedians?
Well, okay, there's some amazing drag queens out there. There's some really, really phenomenal drag queens. It's not like, I'm a solitary person, so it's not like we're messaging every single day or whatever, but like there's a lot of mutual love, admiration, respect, and they have been very supportive, and I'm grateful for them. Do you know what I mean? Like in Cardiff, you have Polyamorous. She's a real community queen. New
York.
In New York.
Great queens.
Oh yeah, great queens. I'm talking about the UK, but like in like Manchester, Charlie Angel has always been great. She's been wonderful. And there's more. What was your question?
What's it like being in like drag queen world and comedy world?
The drag queen world is hens in a hen house. Drag queens are obsessed with rules. The irony these days, they're obsessed with rules. The irony being that drag is supposed to break those rules. It's supposed to remind people to not take life too seriously. Oh, well, you have to wear a lace front and make sure your lace front is clean and make sure you're cinched and then make sure you're wearing heels. And if you're not wearing heels, you're not. And then you have to have a lash on and make sure it's, this comes through. And you better you better have a Dolly Parton number as part of your repertoire. Blah, 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 and you need to rhyme. And I'm like, Diva, you're not that important and nobody cares. You're performing to 10 drunk people 6 nights a week. Relax. Be true and authentic to who you are. As an artist, you are an observer. You make note of the world and then you comment on it. Drag is, so much of it is social commentary, right? So we want to see the world through your lens. That's what we want. We don't want to see you wearing a wig by X person, makeup sponsored by X person, outfit sponsored by X person, and heels from Amazon.
And some of the numbers created.
Lip syncing some pop star's number, created by somebody else. Who are you? There's nothing. And then you just walk and prance around and be like, yeah, well, this is how it is. I'm like, Diva, you need to relax and you need to shut up. You need to put all your drag down and you need to go home. I hear they're hiring at Greg's. That's how I feel. I'm sick of seeing the same crap again and again and again. The comedy world, obviously, is not perfect, but it's a very different economy. That's the one negative thing is like, I'm just reading Alan Carr's second autobiography, and he's like, yeah, for the first 2 years, you just do gigs unpaid. And I'm like, 2 years? Excuse me. But they're a lot more welcoming. They're a lot more accepting. And everybody just wants to laugh. Like, a lot of the comics I work with, they just want to have a good time. They just want to play. Do you know what I mean? And I sense a lot of competitiveness from the drag world. I don't sense it from the comedy world, because although we are competitive in the sense that we all want the same thing, the truth is nobody has my life perspective, and nobody has their life perspective, because we all have our individual lens. A joke that they have said, I might turn around and be like, I wish I said that joke. It would not be funny, because it's not through my authentic lens. Now, there's a drag queen who has started stealing my jokes recently. You came across her as well, and she's from the UK, and then she's here, there, and everywhere, shall we say? Very similar jokes to mine, if not, she's just stealing them outright. Great, but I can tell you with complete conviction, you don't have longevity in that. And I know her well. I know her agent well. I know her agent has put her up to it. And I know they're desperate to make her break into the comedy world. And this is the thing that drag queens do is, well, I'm just going to be a comedy queen today. And tomorrow I'm going to do the splits. And on Thursday, I'm going to join a girl group. It doesn't work like that. You need to have a strong point of view. Who are you? Are you a dancer? Are you a singer? Are you a cabaret star? Are you a host? Are you a comedian? Not a comedian, not a comedy queen, a comedian. Like, who are you? What is it that you're putting out to the world? Rather than going, okay, well, she's going to do this and then she's doing this and I'm going to do a little bit of that. You end up becoming a master of none. So when I see this girl taking my jokes and trying to, and people I know are going to be like, name her. I'm never going to name her. In fact, her whole persona is stolen off a Mexican artist, which I don't think anyone knows, but whatever. When I see her doing this, I'm like, nothing's authentic about you. There isn't longevity, and it explains why you're miserable, and it explains why you constantly shove your nose with nose candy, because you just want to block it all out. How about you stop doing all that crap and just be like, who am I? What's my voice? What am I putting out in the world? That's the difference between drag and comedians. Comedians will work and pound the pavement and work their asses off to find their voice. I don't think these days, I think a lot of the new generation drag queens are not willing to do that. They just want to fill a slot, frankly. And I don't think there's longevity in that, unfortunately. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So I will add.
Yes. Why are we so angry today?
I'm calm. I will add. I think the comedy space, from what I've seen, come to your gigs and stuff, one thing I would say about the comedy space is no one wants anyone to fail.
No.
That is really supportive. Like, you lot will run jokes past each other. You lot will build each other up. You lot will gas each other up. You lot will hype each other so hard. And you're dying for everyone to succeed and collaborate and work and like everyone to get there. It's like, and it becomes like they're one of your own. So like, you live in LA, and you're doing your comedy in the UK, but you're very New York comedian. Right?
Yeah.
So like,
yeah. And a lot of people have said that I'm like a New Yorker.
And I've noticed with the New York comedy scene is like, they want your success.
I love New York.
And if you succeed...
I love LA too.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm just talking about because we were there longer and you experienced all the comedy clubs more. You work on different projects now.
Yeah.
From that.
Yeah.
But like, they are like, bitch, go.
Yeah.
Everyone wants everyone to succeed.
But that's the American thing.
Well, yeah, it is. But let me finish. Everyone wants everyone to succeed. However, I will say, as a person that participates in being in the audience for comedy frequently, I do have some issues. I think it's amazing being in a comedy audience. I am there. I will go front row because I will smile my fucking ass off and I will laugh and I will give it to you.
Yeah.
Because you have got on stage and that's a big deal. Sometimes your set won't work out, right? Yeah. Sometimes you've been doing for 8 years and you still don't have a type 5 that works. And you need to stop blaming the audience. Please, comedians, stop blaming the audience for your lack of funny or for when you flop.
Yeah.
Stop blaming us. We understand that you may flop. We don't look at you in a bad way. We're like, do you know what? It might not be their night tonight. Let's go and see what they've got online, right? Stop blaming us. We had one comedian, she was like, oh, do you want some dark jokes? I'm going to do some dark jokes. And she did some jokes. I thought you lot wanted dark jokes. I'm like, no, they just weren't funny. Your jokes weren't funny. Or the comedian was like, oh, you lot are too woke. I'm like, no, I'm not too woke. Your jokes are not funny. You can make funny jokes, race jokes. You can make funny trans jokes. Yours are not it. They're just not funny. It's not the audience's fault that you are not funny. Either give up the motherfucking mic because it's not for you. You've been doing this for 10 years. You don't have a type 5 and you're still not funny. Why are you doing it still, right? Or acknowledge that you are actually a good comedian. It just wasn't your night. Stop blaming a paid audience who want to come to laugh. Like, I want to laugh. Yes, some places the laughter might be quieter or louder or different. That's fine. But I give, you know me as an audience member, I'm there at the front giving it. Also, don't blame me. I'm just still distracted by you. Bitch, what do you mean you're distracted by me? Like, get your joke. Like, do you not, at this point of years of doing it, have something? I've seen you do your jokes everywhere. I've seen you do new jokes. And then I've even seen like you doing new jokes, but you're like, if you're thinking, oh, they might not be feeling that, you've got your sets ready.
Yeah.
You have your backup and your
and
repertoire.
also you have to change and adapt depending on the temperature of the room. Like I might have a great joke about children and how I hate children. Meanwhile, during my set or just before my set, we might all have got an Amber Alert about a child who's just been abducted. I gotta take that joke out, man. Can we talk about the Amber Alerts we've started to get about children being abducted?
I don't want to talk about it.
You just sat there having a dinner and all of a sudden it's crazy mom who's picked up a kid off the highway.
Because it breaks every rule of your phone.
Though.
It's really fierce. I live for California.
Yeah.
We love you. We love your sisters. But yeah, that's what I find in comedy. I love comedy. But I do find that like there's a lot of, I'm not saying a lot or a little. I'm not mentioning how many. Okay, there are comedians that continuously blame the audience. The audience. Do you know the audience weren't that great? And you know what? I've heard that and I don't think in my head, I'm like, your jokes weren't that great.
Do you know?
No, you weren't that great.
Do you know the ones who I take umbrage with are the ones who are in between theatre shows? So they are Broadway gays who are, and this isn't me reading John Marco at all. I'm not talking about him, but like this,
bitch, you like him. You love his comedy.
Yeah, I love him. But like they are.
But John Marco, if you're watching, Lady Bushra would like a fight with you.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Unless we're oiled up. No, I'm kidding. They are like, oh, it's downtime for Broadway. There's no auditions going on. So what am I going to do? Comedy. And then they just play a heightened version of themselves on stage, which sounds like exactly what you're supposed to do, but they do it in a theatrical way. And so no joke lands. It's like, oh my God, guys, the subway. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Die.
Shut up.
Kill me or die.
This is not even funny. And then when it's not funny, they start doing the, oh yes, it was crazy. And we're like, get off the stage.
Listen, that works on TikTok. It doesn't work in a comedy club.
There was one comic who was just like, oh yeah, I didn't take my bipolar medication today. And oh, I'm going crazy. And I was like, Diva, like,
go
people have guns here. Can you go away? I'm uncomfortable.
Speaking of guns,
yes.
I really want a gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you not already have one?
Well, no. Anyway.
Okay.
I am not going to be that girl without a gun.
Okay,
in
so
America.
You're pro-gun, is what you're saying.
I'm not saying I'm pro-gun.
Can we also talk about this, right? Now that we've sufficiently hated everyone on all sides, can we just say that sometimes, regardless of what side you're on, points are made, but A, the person who's making the points is a piece of shit, or B, they wrap it up in so much more. Like, I remember, right, I was watching this like talk, and it was a woman, and she was like, oh yeah, she was coming for the pornography world, right? And she was like, and it was just disgusting, and there's just tissues there filled with human bodily fluids, and there's 3 men on top of me, and this is disgusting, blah blah blah. And I was watching it as a teenager. I was like, yes, this is so bad. Yes, yeah, this is a bad world, and blah 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 blah. And points made. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that I'm against the porn world. Adults, do whatever you want. It's all about limits and in life and blah blah blah. But I'm also not like down for throuple, Cupid or whatever they call it these days. Like I'm not that, which is a lot of what the gays are these days. Do you know what I mean? I'm somewhere in between it all. Anyway, so this woman's probably like going for it. And she's like, yeah, and it's just disgusting, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yes, points made. And then the next day I woke up and I saw Jesus. And I'm like, why? Why is the antidote to pornography or an addiction to pornography? Why is Jesus the antidote? Why can't you just not do porn and go and make dinner for your children, or go to and get a day job, or like work at a bar, like I don't know, Bloomingdale's or something? Why can't you just do that? Why can't that just be it? Why do you have to shove the Lord in everything?
How did we get here?
I don't know.
I do want to. That is a deep topic. I do want to talk about in a future podcast episode.
I don't know.
Like my feelings towards religious gays.
I really feel like when this episode drops, everyone's gonna fire me. I really feel
Bitch,
like.
have you heard your comedy?
Yeah, that's
have you
true.
heard your like?
Do you know
some of the shit that you've said?
Yeah, sometimes like because like ChatGPT knows my persona.
Yeah.
Sometimes like when I'll get a contract or something with numbers in, I'll just run it through ChatGPT. I'm like, it's anything that I need to be aware of or whatever, and it always thinks that I'm asking for advice on my comedy. So it'll be like, oh, but given the fact that you're politically charged and edgy, some people might misinterpret this, and I'm like, shut up.
I love how you never knew that about yourself.
No,
like you're the one that said, let's put the flag here. Why? Do you know what I mean?
Union Jack?
Yeah.
My country. For king and country. Formerly queen and country.
Period.
That's
but no, I want to come back to my point.
Yeah. Are we taking a break?
Oh, no, we're not doing breaks anymore.
Are we not doing breaks?
No, it's too overrun for a break.
Do you know what? That's the other thing that pisses me off, right?
A break.
Why do podcasts need so many adverts?
Money.
Why is No, it's too much. It's greed. It's too much.
It's getting too far now.
It's too much. There's a podcast. I'm not gonna mention her because we're 1 degree of separation from her.
Yeah.
You know who I said?
Yeah.
Why do you have an advert every 10 minutes? And why are they 3 minutes long?
Too much.
Where's the episode? What do we get? Fuck it, in a minute and a half of you saying hi and bye, and the rest is just you selling mattresses and life insurance and GLP-1 tablets or whatever.
Don't even start me on GLP-1 shit.
Why am I listening to? Why are podcasts turned into radios? You might as well start playing songs. It's too much.
Yeah.
And I'm glad this time round we're doing the podcast. We're not bothered about taking on sponsors or not. We have been thingamajigged, approached, and whatever happens. But I don't want to do. I don't want it to be natural or not. I want to do natural or organic. I don't want to be seeking out like, oh, hi. Have you ever thought about getting therapy? And I'm like, I saw you doing care. You're out here selling therapy? Really? Okay, then.
You call this episode Lady Bushra's mad.
The emperor is not wearing any clothes.
Lady Bushra's
the emperor is doing care. And you're out here telling me, oh yeah, I use this exercise app. No, bitch, you run injections.
Mama, y'all hate us, but you're all smackheads.
Yeah.
You're literal smackheads. Miss Diva, drag queen, who's not even a drag queen, wants to tell people to stop using, what phrase is it? Dolls.
Kink shaming.
No, there's a phrase.
Dolls.
No.
Oh, fish.
Yeah. Can I say their names? Okay.
Well, it depends how you're saying it. So long as you're not making disparaging remarks about that person or coming for their individual character.
Yeah.
Or like making an allegation, then you're fine.
So
think very carefully before you say the next sentence. Or you can just anonymize.
Can you just tell me what to do?
Or you can just anonymize things.
So there's a drag artist in the UK that doesn't want anyone to use the word fish.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up.
Meanwhile, that drag artist was messaging a friend of mine saying, hey, would you like to come to X hotel in Manchester to do crack? Yeah. And then they had a falling out because they were trying to invite me and other people. And I said, I'm not going anywhere near crack. And they said, oh, well, we're going to have a fallout over this. That same drag queen is offended by the term fish.
Also, it's not a term that you know. It's not a term. It's not a term in the community that you. Priorities. It's not a term you've even coined. You're just mad at other successful artists and want to tear them down.
It comes from like ballroom, doesn't it?
Does. Oh my god! All the white people that want to just with the ballroom. Don't even get me started.
Yeah,
I'm not even going to start. I want to come back to the.
It comes from the ballroom.
I want to come back, and we're going to finish this episode soon.
Why?
Because
how long has it been?
Is that in it?
Yeah.
Okay, we can go on. I want to go back to the gun.
We can keep talking.
You didn't let me talk about the gun.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Why?
We're having more of a... I think this is your trauma being healed, by the way, because we're having more of a conversation now. Usually, you like to go for a monologue and then invite me to do a monologue and then you do a monologue and then you come for me for interrupting me, or interrupting you. But I think we're having more of a conversation now.
Oh, so you think I'm healing from trauma?
Yeah, because you know that you're heard and you don't need to fight. Excuse me, I keep burping. You don't need.
Big.
You don't need. Yes, Miss Big. You don't need to fight for attention.
Ah, bitch, I don't need to fight for anything.
Yeah, you don't need to fight about anything.
No.
Okay. So, tell me, gun. Do you have one? Do you not have one? Do you not wish to disclose that right now? That's fine. Tell me why you are pro firearms.
I don't wish to disclose if I have a gun.
Okay. Me neither.
I am not saying I'm pro-gun.
Mm-hmm.
I am saying I am not going to be a queer person of color who's married to a drag queen without protection when every motherfucker has it. I'm saying that I never want to have to use a gun.
Yep.
But, bitch, I ain't dying.
Nope.
I'm telling you that. I ain't dying. Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to be out here, Mr. Boo-Boo the Fool, out here? Are you kidding me? I don't think so. But it doesn't mean I'm pro-gun or anything, but it just means that...
But it kind of does.
Well, do you know what? I ain't dying. I'm protecting property in the future.
Yeah.
Now or whenever. I'm protecting my man.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I'm protecting myself. I'm not a fool.
Yeah, I think definitely it's something that needs like constant looking at as far as regulation is concerned, especially like when it comes to like protecting young and vulnerable people, especially children, for example. Like
Period.
That definitely needs. And these days, I mean, like with the political discourses, my God, it's insane. I'm like,
but until the laws change,
I'm like that.
What can I do?
Needs definitely looking into. But you make a really important point. It's like until the law changes, what you're meant to do. I mean, people don't realize how vast America is, how big America is, and like just given, like, especially when you're living in a major city, somebody robbing you is not a priority. It is just not a priority because there's homicides happening, there's people being abducted, there's mass fraud, there's banks being robbed. Like there's so much other stuff going on. Like just because somebody stole your Tiffany cups, that ain't a priority, unfortunately. So then what are you supposed to do? And if you're within your legal right to protect yourself from an intruder, then that's what you're going to do. Unfortunately.
Do you know what? I love how you put it in the right proper terms.
Yeah.
You talk about children and the gun and protecting stuff from intruder. And I'm like, I'm protecting my man.
Well, you know, there was
Bitch, T.S. Madison's right, you know, though.
Yeah.
With everything she says about guns.
Yeah.
She's like, as she speaks from the trans perspective, she was like, I'm a black trans woman in America.
Yeah. With the average lifespan of what, 38 or something.
So guess what? Dolls. You know what? They say protect the dolls. I say arm the dolls.
No, you don't say arm the dolls.
I don't say arm the dolls.
You got that off a t-shirt.
No, they say protect the dolls. I say arm the dolls.
Yeah. Oh my God, they were trying to put out a legislation to say that trans people shouldn't be allowed to have guns because they were the ones who did the recent shootings. And then I think it was the NRA or something, they came in support for the trans. So they were like, no, because everyone's allowed to have one. So you have to give the trans girls a gun as well. So, you know, That's quite controversial. But I think people in England who are listening to this are going to be gagged because they're going to be like, no, everyone must hold hands and be lovely.
Oh, bitch, you never held that hand and you never lovely to me.
Knife
so go
crime in
fuck
the
yourself.
UK is insane.
Oh,
Knife crime. Can I say something?
No.
Can I just get a word in edgeways?
bitch, no.
Can I just get one word in edgeways? I flew from New York to a certain town in the north of England. Actually, several. One was riddled with Union Jacks, spray painted on the walls and stuff. The other one was riddled with crackheads, right? And I've lived in New York. I'm telling you, I felt less safe in those towns in England than I did in New York. And I've walked the streets in midnight in New York on my own, completely fine.
In beat.
Face full of beat, tits out, you name it. Just put that out there being ran through by everyone on the streets to watch. Oh my God, do you remember when we saw that woman pissing on the streets? It was kind of fierce.
Yeah, should have put that out.
It was kind of fierce. And then she wanted to smoke and somebody just went and gave her a light. I was like, you just saw her taking a piss on the side street. Anyway, because it's New York, that's Gina. Do you know what I mean? That's piss Gina. She's iconic. This is what she's known to do.
And if you want your braids doing, she's got you.
She will do your braids. Why are you assuming she can do braids?
Because we lived in Harlem, didn't we?
I wasn't talking about Harlem. Why did you assume that this was happening in Harlem?
I didn't. I was there.
It was happening in Harlem.
It was. Why, girls? Don't even do this to me. Why are you trying to get me cancelled?
But I was like, oh no! But like in the UK, like you'll fist fight, you'll do crack, and then you pull out the knife, and then you steal phones.
Whilst calling you a packy.
I don't want that. Like I don't want that.
Whilst here, everyone's too scared that everyone's got guns, so everyone leaves each other alone.
Well, that's kind of like the whole ethos here is like, leave me alone. And that suits me just fine.
Yeah.
That suits me just fine. I do like that. I do appreciate that. And you know, world peace.
Would you like to close this episode, please?
I hate Bollywood. That's the other issue that I'm having right now. Why are we promoting religious nationalism at every single fucking cornerstone? That's not cinema. That's not world cinema. Our cinema isn't growing. You're just pandering to a government. It's boring. And it's stupid. Nobody's watching your shit. We all know that you're paying for viewing farms to get the YouTube views up. 22 million people are not watching your shitty AI-generated trailer on YouTube. We're not dumb. This is why you don't win any single award. Alia Bhatt even hosted an award show, and she said in the press meet, she said, they said, do you want to host? And she went, no. And then I said to him, you better give me an award, and then I'll host. And then they did. It's a scam. Scamtina is running that joint. Scamtina bitchface is running that entire shitfest right now. I'm sick to death of seeing them all dancing at billionaires' wedding parties and kissing the ring and being like, oh, everything's lovely. Oh, yeah, I love my country and everything's about this. And we're going to make another film hating on Pakistan or the British. Shut the fuck up. Make something original. I've seen this shit for 25 years. You nothing is original that's coming out of your arseholes right now. And then when that doesn't sell, it's just a woman half naked gyrating in vertical form so that you can clip it and make money on TikTok. Please give me a fucking break. And you think drag queens are the issue? Okay then. What happened to decent art? What happened to decent cinema? What happened to having a point of view? What happened to sending a message out to society? Why is everyone holding the flag and going, oh, I will die for you, mother. I love Pakistan. I love my mother country. That's great. Nobody's watching these films. You're flopping at every corner. I've seen the numbers. I know the reach of global cinema. Don't tell me you're global, bitch, because you're local. You're kissing the ring and you're pandering, and it's boring. And meanwhile, in Pakistan, don't even get me started on Pakistan.
Let's stop there.
I don't even go.
I
don't go for Pakistan because Pakistan's like, you're gay, we hate you, and I'm like, okay, bye.
Okay.
And finally, last thing, you designers and you stylists, stop looking at my stories and dressing your Bollywood queens like me. You're making them look like fucking drag queens. And I don't mean that in a positive way. Your diva does not need to wear a feather boa. She doesn't need to look like a cabaret queen. Stop it. This isn't the flex you think it is. Find a nice sari, make a film about living in New York, and you live happily ever after so we can all die in peace.
You're frothing at the mouth, bitch.
I'm so done with the world right now. I'm so done.
Everyone, right, we need to stop.
Okay.
You're frothing at the mouth.
Should we get a smoothie?
No.
Should we go Air One?
Don't even get me fucking started on Air One that ran through fucking place.
I love Air One.
Anyway, that's it for now. I really came to the episode like, I'm going to show the girls and I'm going to turn it out.
I've had a lot bottled up.
This is definitely...
I've had it.
This is giving Lady
really
Bushra's...
have.
This is Lady Bushra's revenge.
Really have.
Bushra's revenge. All right, we're stopping there. Okay, say goodbye,
Bye.
please.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.